Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more AI Dungeon. Just a quick heads up, there was a video in between this one and episode 2, and so I might just release this one as 4. You might be like, hey, why is this 4? It's because there's actually an episode missing, because the disclaimer I have at the beginning about Soma FM came true, and now I'm gonna have to redub 10 minutes of audio, because it turned out to be I didn't know the songs would be that long, so it nuked a tenth of the video and banned it from being able to be played in all territories. So I actually came up with a new way to record with OBS, or how I'll be doing it. I'm going to be doing MKV files, and it will have multiple tracks, and then I found a program that I could actually pull the audio from MKV file. It's going to be a long, arduous process to fix it if it does happen, but I'm hoping it's rare enough where I don't have to worry about it. Basically, you'll be able to pull the audio out, and then I'll just have to render it afterwards and just replace that bad song, the offending song. It's a good workaround for now, but then the ultimate goal will be to have royalty-free music for the channel. I've been putting it off just because Soma FM just makes it so easy. It's just good music all the time. And but I need to get like a playlist together. I need like thousands of songs where you don't hear looping very often. Probably within like 10 episodes maybe you'd have to watch before it's like, oh, I heard that song already. But anyway, that's enough of that stuff. I might make a video showing how to do that process just in case other people have that issue, because like I said, MKV and FLV are nice formats, so that way if OBS gets closed out for some reason or your computer restarts, you actually don't lose the videos. And I've had that happen so many times, I will be damned if I wouldn't find a workaround. So, but anyway, it's another quick heads up. Try not to drag this on too long because I know I'm bad with that. Go in here. Nope, not in there. I need to go in here. If you click on this, I noticed in my... I remember clicking this thinking I was trying to opt out of doing these reviews, and it's actually opting out of the current latest AI model. And so I ended up going back into it because yeah, we want to do the latest AI model. Alright, we need to... I'm gonna create my own scenario because I just started having like a bunch of weird ones, even after changing the AI model back, where like it'd ask you in those other scenarios what your name is, and I'll type my name in, and it'll be like, oh, your name's like, I called my guy like, I think I was like a peasant, and his name was Twig, and then like the first character you run into are like, part of this. You're in the you're a knight in the kingdom of Larion. You're hunting an evil dragon. It'd be like, it'll be like the dragon's name, or like the first thing you see when you get in there, or the first NPC character that comes up to talk to you as part of the opening thing here. His name will be Twig, and it's like, no, I thought you asked me what my name was. So, ow, that's just a little thing that was kind of getting annoying, but. But I have to come up with our own shit then. Probably should have thought this through a little bit. Like a sci-fi setting? That'd be kind of neat. There's not even a... No! Boats! I want to be on a boat. Alright. You are a sailor. Oh. Okay, we're gonna be a pirate, actually. You are a pirate who sails the 7 seas to find booty. Not that kind of booty. The treasure kind. You are a pirate who procures and searches for treasure. You have Second, is that second mate? First, wait, second in command. Alright, yeah, second in command. It's been a while since I've seen any pirate-related stuff, so my terminology's all bad. Second command. His name is Halfbeard. Wait. He is known as Jared the... No, not Jared. Yeah, Julio the Halfbeard. The Half-Bear, yeah. You have a second command. His name... Wait, he is known as Julio the Half-Beard for only having half a beard on his face. Your name is... That would be Gale the Pussy Slayer. No. Your name is Gale the... God, I came up with a good name for the second in command. Julio the Half-Beard for only having half of a beard on his face. Your name is from Lord Gale. Known for drinking his own body weight. Oh, no, hold on a second. Twice your own body weight in Gales. No, rum. Should we get like really like I'm not really good with geography, but I should pull up like I should pull up a thing. How can I do this without making a fuss? Come on. I need a map of the Caribbean. It's funny that you like sail the seven seas when you're a pirate, but you don't really get very far. I need a detailed map of the Caribbean, not fucking half-assed one that's got 3 names of things. Alright, how to make this the only thing I see? An image, a new tab. Actually, I'd like a map of it. Nah, fine, I give up. This'll work. We're gonna use a modern day map. If second command is known as Julio the Half-Beard for only having half a beard on his face. Your name is Rum Lord Gale, known for drinking twice your own body weight in rum. Your ship, the Boundless God dang. Ship the Boundless Ship Boundless Man, my brain like just stopped working there for a second. What the heck's going on? Ship the Boundless. The Boundless Free Line. That's a dumb name. I might have to stick with it though. We can't spend 20 minutes trying to come up with a name for the ship. Like, I feel like the Boundless Glory is not very powerful. Let's do Boundless Glory. I feel like that's better. Hopefully that's not a ship in 40k, because it almost sounds like I just forgot it, but it's just kind of resurging the back of my mind. Subconscious. Your name is Lord Gale, known for drinking twice your own body weight in rum. Your ship, the Boundless Glory, is currently sailing off the coast of I don't know if we want to go to Barbados is a little far. Do we want to be like by Cuba and all that stuff? Was it even called Cuba back then? Just scored a treasure trove of gold, citrus, and ale. There was no rum, but you will give it over it. No. There's gotta be rum on that one. Think we'll see what happens from here. So we're giving it quite a bit to go off of here. Let's see how it works out with this. This is how I did the 40k one, and it fucking... You just had to keep beating it over the head, and eventually it was like, oh, I get it. Problem is, you don't know where all this treasure is going to be found. The captain says it's good haul, but there's no way they can fit everything in the hold. Make it fit. Use scallywags. I don't know if that's how you do that. We leave. No booty behind. Shit. Let's go with, you said to go with the plan of fitting everything in the hold. If you do that, then at least you'll get some of it back. Take out your map and draw a rough outline of what's inside. Search through the... I know he said... Search through the hall and see what new stuff we got. I know we said what was in it, but I want to see if it's going to tell us what was in it. Quickly scan the hall and find something you didn't expect. A few bottles of beer. That's great. Now you're drunk enough to drive home. Alright. I think we need to switch to say. I finally got some ale in me, boys. Helmsman. Let me take the wheel. I'm driving this ship for a while. My rum nose is leading me. I think we should just leave it there. See, I finally got some. Well, finally got. Shit. Finally got same me, boys. Helmsman, let me take the wheel. I'm driving a ship for a while. My rum nose is leading me. Sit down in the captain's chair and start steering the bounding glory towards its destination. Yeah, so we'll just choose islands at random. We... Oh, shit. Steer the boundless That I actually put bounding. I like that better than what I did. For drink twice your body, blah blah blah. You score thing. Where did I put my? Oh, there it is. Boundless. They changed it to bounding. I like that. Steer the bounding glory. In the direction of Granados. How do you spell it? No, Granada. What the heck? Granada. Yell at the crow's nest to have them keep a lookout for ships to plunder. Sail steadily until you reach Granada, where you dock. A local man comes up to you and asks how much the rum was worth when it was brought ashore. Free, my lad. We're pirates. We get our rum for free. You can purchase the ale from us, though. Yeah, I don't know, like actual currency. So we're gonna be like 5 silvers a pop. Purchase the ale from us, though. 5 silvers a bottle. Offer him a deal. He accepts and gives you 5 silver pieces for each bottle of ale. He thanks you profusely and walks away. To see how much ale he bought. Oh yeah, how many bottles of ale he bought. Find that you purchased 4 bottles of ale, so you sell them for 10 silver pieces each. So that's how we spend our money, eh? Check to see how many bottles of ale he bought. You find that you purchased 4 bottles of ale, so you sell them for 10 silver pieces. Hey boys, we made some silver. Go and round us up some food and real liquor. I'm your captain. I say that's really weird, guys, so prepare yourself. I'm your captain. Me. Forgot my name. Drumlord Gale. Just trying to keep reminding it that I'm the captain. Lead the group in the town, we get to buy up as much alcohol as possible. I think we should do a story. Someone yells out and points in our... They are shouting that it's from Lord scale. Been robbing or pillaging ships along these coasts for years now. He runs off to get the authorities. I feel like I kind of like spelled it out for a game, but whatever.
Grilled salad, spreading love and peace through music.
After acquiring plenty of rum and good food, we head back to the ship to make sail. We'll be making your way to the coast of St. Lucia. Keeping an eye out for any passing ships. Wow, I spelled sail wrong. Way to go. The next day you arrive on the coast of St. Lucia and you make your way inland. Hear screams of terror from the town and the villagers nearby. All right, men. Grab everything that isn't nailed down. Half-beard. Silence. Oh. Silence that yelling. What yelling? Wait, no. Silence that screaming. See if it picks up on how to do that. Alright, men. Grab everything that isn't nailed down. Half-beard. Silence that screaming. You march through the streets with your sword raised and yell at everyone to quiet down. People obey and stop their cries of fear. I'll need to start coughing up valuables. Now, any funny business? And I kill your pet dog. Buns. Y'all need to start coughing up valuables now. Yeah, I think I need that. Raise your sword high and point at the nearest person. Everyone stops moving and looks around nervously. Said, get me your valuables. We're taking everything you have. Everyone begins to move again slowly. You continue to point your blade at anyone who moves. A few minutes pass, you notice that there is no one left alive in this town. Well, that works too. Half-beard. Have you found anything good? Old pottery. Fine linens. Spices. Rum. Any rum? You point your blade at someone and shout, "Give me treasures or else!" Everyone starts running after you. Walk through the streets and look for anything valuable. Alright. Look for valuables to take back to the ship. Search every house and alleyway looking for valuables. Didn't find anything though, but you do come across a couple of slaves who have stolen some jewelry from the local jeweler. Okay. Excuse me, slaves. You see, I have this flintlock pistol here, and I presume you would not like a hole in your head. Hand me the jewelry, and I will let you live. Hand over the jewels and they both run away. Then turn your attention to the slave who stole the jewelry. What? Hand over the jewels and they both run away. You then turn your attention to the slave who stole the jewelry. Those are my jewels now. Hand them over. He does so, and you give him a coin as payment, so tell him to keep his eyes open for more treasure. You turn home and spend the rest of the night preparing yourself for tomorrow's journey. Okay. The end. We did it, guys! For the high seas. Damn it. Next morning, wake up and prepare yourself for the long voyage ahead. Take stock of supplies on the boat to make sure we are not short on anything. Grab what you think you can carry and put it into a bag. You then pack your bags with whatever food and drink you have brought along. Okay? Head out to sea on the founding. Why are you not capitalizing? Founding glory. Sun is shining brightly. You feel refreshed by the fresh air. You are heading to a place where you know people live, so it should be safe enough. Am I gonna make it to the boat? It's just gonna keep hating me. As you travel downstream, you hear a loud noise. Water rushes past you. It seems that something has broken loose from its moorings. It's floating downriver towards the bounding glory. Run as fast as possible. Board the bounding glory and throw the I don't know how to do that. Mooring lines and Set sail before the object collides. Quickly board the bounding glory and cast lines overboard. You then jump onto the deck and start throwing ropes down to the lower decks. Sail the boat away from. What's that? Oh, nice. The water rushes past you. It seems that something has broken loose from its mooring and is flowing down river towards the bounding line. Sail the boat away from the oncoming object. Sail away from the object, and soon you are sailing upstream towards the city of Neuro. As you approach it, you realize that there's no way to stop or slow down. Haul and sails. To stop. Keep sailing out. Downriver? I'm gonna contradict what they was saying. Keep sailing downriver until we make out to sea. Keep sailing downriver until you make out to sea. Continue sailing downriver until you reach the edge of the land. There's nothing left but to go ashore, and that is when you finally realize that the object has collided with the shoreline. Look at the object to see what it was. Appears to be an old shipwreck in mud. Don't recognize it, but you do notice that there are several bodies laying nearby. Shrug. And continue sailing out to sea. Throw anchor and take the small rowboat to the deserted island. Feast. Does he even know that we got like more than like any pirates? I don't be like a butt about this. I just kind of seem a little broken. You row the boat back to the abandoned island and set it adrift. After dinner, you all sit around a fire and eat some of the dead sailor's flesh. Okay, everyone enjoys themselves very much. Wow. I'm really shocked at just how good human flesh tastes. We need to do this more often. Looking at you. Butterball, the turkey leg, butterball. No, hold on a second. Turkey leg. The helmsman. Wow, just flesh taste. I do this more often. Looking at you, Butterball. Turkey-legged helmsman. After the meal, you return to your cabin and sleep for a few hours. Morning comes, you find that Butterball has decided that he wants to leave the island now. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. That won't do. You need to stay for dinner. Now, be a good Butterball. And go sit next to the tree. The palm tree over there. And we will dine on you shortly. Wake up and tell Butterball that he needs to stay for dinner. He doesn't want to, so you have him sit by the palm tree over the beach. The rest of the crew follows suit. Hi, Butterball. Looks like he is about ready to explode with rage. He does not even know why you're so angry, but you decided that it would be best if he stayed for dinner tonight. Pluck some coconuts. How the what? Is that like multi-words? Oh, that's coconuts. Collect some coconuts to make some girly drinks with. Using the cheap rum. Yeah, it's quite tasty. The next day you set sail again. Well, Butterball was delicious. Thank goodness we had that stuffing. It was really fitting. Say, well, Butterball was delicious. Thank goodness we had, oh damn it, that stuffing. It was really fitting. This causes a bit of laughter from the other men aboard the ship. Where to next, boys? We asked the men where they think we should head to next. They all agree that they don't know yet, but one of them says we could go fishing for fish or something. What? Fishing for fish? An amazing idea. You know what? You seem like a man of action. I like you. I will promote you to second in command. Superseding. Oh, that's a... Yeah, that was a, ambitious one there. I'll promote you to second in command, superseding Halfbeard. He hasn't done shit lately. Let's go fishing. You will now be known as Fish Eyes, the deadliest catch. My second in command. An amazing idea. You know what? You seem like a man of action. I like you. I'll promote you to second command. Superseding Halfbeard. He hasn't done shit lately. Let's go fishing. He'll now be known as Fish Eyes, the deadliest catch. My second in command. They all agree and off to go. Lead the way into the jungle. A couple days later, you come across a small group of people fishing. Sneak up and shoot them dead from behind. It's caused a lot of laughter from the others on board the ship. The next day, you come upon another group of people fishing. Guys, this way of fishing is so much more efficient. So much more efficient. Efficient. You just sneak up on people who are already catching fish, shoot them, and those fish are now your fish. What do you think of my new strategy? Fish Eyes? Just that they follow your example and use stealth to catch more fish. Everyone agrees and off they go. You lead the way into the jungle. A few days later, come across a large group of people fishing. Shoot them all from behind and steal all the fish. Silently slip back onto the boat and take out all the fishermen. You then swim away to get all the fish. The crew will laugh at you, but you have won their respect. See? Efficient. Causes a bit of laughter from the other men aboard the ship. The next day, you come upon a group of people fishing. You know what? We have plenty of fish now. Oh. It's time to set sail for the high seas once more. I don't know how to get, like, I guess we might just have to do a story thing. Tell everyone to set sail immediately. They leave the island. A few of the men are reluctant to do so, but you convince them that if they don't set sail soon, they'll never see land again. Or we'll eat ya. Your choice. I suggest just coming with us. Yeah, you turn around and start walking towards the shoreline. One of the men shouts after you. Come on, let's go. We're not going anywhere. You ignore him and continue to walk. Set sail. Do. Set sail for the open sea. And drift. Eat the reluctant men. Until full. And throw the rest overboard. Grab one of the men by his throat and force him to eat as much food as he can before you finish him off. He screams in pain but continues eating. Okay. That's got weird story. Suddenly, a loud noise bangs the bottom of the boat, and a tentacle rises from the water. Tentacle rises from the water, grabs hold of you, and begins squeezing till you scream in agony, but the man doesn't even notice. You feel like you've been eaten alive. Take nope, not say. Do. Take out saber and start slashing at the tentacle wildly. Cutting what I can. Quickly pull out your saber and begin slashing at the tentacle. You manage to cut a couple of tentacles, but there is still another one rising up from the water. Sorry. The head raises up. Up out of the water. It's horrifying and grotesque. Sometimes. QUE. Fuck you, English. The head rises up out of the water. It's horrifying and grotesque. What should it be? Face is that of a I was gonna go way the hell out there, but I think we're gonna take it back a little bit. Its face is that of a giant anglerfish with a octopus body. Leaps out of the water and lands on top of you. Its tentacles wrap around your arms and legs, crushing them into bloody pulp. You scream in terror as it pulls you under the surface of the water. Do. Struggle. Struggling against tentacle monster trying to break free from its grasp. Creature seems determined to keep you underwater forever. It has such strength and power, yet it isn't human. A flash. Hold on. Sorry. A flash appears from the corner of my eye, and several cannonballs tear into the foul beast. You free its grasp. Grasp and head back for the boat. But it isn't over yet. Dot dot dot. Flash appears from the corner of my eye, and several cannonballs tear into the foul beast. Free its grasp and head back for the boat, but it isn't over yet. Second flash occurs. More cannon fire tears through the creature. Lets out a pained yell as it's torn apart. John Goodman. Leaves its mouth. And you think to yourself, well, that was weird. And head back to the boat. John Goodman leaves its mouth. You think to yourself, well, that was weird. Head back to the boat. So you return to the boat, you realize that your arm is completely mangled. Look down at it and see that all 4 fingers have been ripped off. Do. Replace fingers with the tops of rum bottles. They now call me Rum Finger Gale. Pick up the bottoms of the 2 rum bottles, use them as replacements for your missing fingers. You then put the bottle caps back on so that they are now fingertips. That's what I was been waiting for. It's fucking... That's the thing that's kind of surprising. Like, this whole time it seems like it's kind of struggling, and all of a sudden it's like, it comes up with something absolutely, like, genius. Pick up the bottoms of the 2 rum bottles, use them as replacements for your missing fingers. You then put the bottle caps back on so that they are now fingertips. Admire rum bottle finger. Wait. Admire new hand. Walk back to the boat and stand next to John Gilman's side. You look at his hand and marvel at how beautiful it is. Show him my rum bottle hand. Say, what do you think? Glad you liked it. Says looking at your hand, and I think this is pretty cool too. Yeah, it's holding up a pair of new fingers. Those are the 2 fingers and smiles. Those are real fingers. How did you do that, John Goodman? I don't think I'm in, yeah, I'm not say. Say, those are real fingers. How'd you do that, John Goodman? He shrugs his shoulders. Well, I don't know, but I guess it worked. Smile, not in agreement. Now what? Release the sails and see where the wind takes us. Those words spoken, the boat begins to move away from the shore. You watch as the sun sets behind the horizon, begins to wonder if you should stay or go home. The sun doesn't need to be listening in on my conversation, or Someone doesn't need to be making inputs on what I should or should not be doing. Mind her own damn business. You bright, fiery bastard. The men on board the Jolly Roger laugh at you. They take turns kicking you in the face and calling you names. You try to fight back, but are quickly overpowered by their superior strength and size. Cannonballs start blowing through the assailant bodies. My men aboard the bounding glory have my back and are coming aboard to save me. Men shoot cannonball after cannonball at the attackers. The shots hit their targets, but only temporarily slow them down. Make my way back to my boat. Cursing John Goodman. Something I'd never do in real life. Come back to your boat and jump in the water. You swim towards the Jolly Roger, but are soon swarmed by sea creatures. Fuck you, sea creatures. Use the mini explosive rounds housed in my new rum bottle fingers to destroy the swarming sea creatures. Fuck you, sea creatures. Use the mini explosive rounds housed in your new rum bottle fingers. Destroy the swarming sea creatures. You fire your mini explosives into sea creatures. Explosions cause the sea creatures to explode into a shower of blood and gore. Swim for bounding glory. You swim for the bounding glory. You swim toward the bounding glory with your gun in hand. You aim at one of the attackers. Pull a trigger. Nothing happens. Must have fouled the load. Reload and shoot again. Reload your weapon and fire once more. This time you hit something that looks like a human skull. It falls over dead. You continue firing until all attackers are killed. Climb aboard the bounding glory and look for my second in command. Fisheye. Fisheye the deadliest catch. Climb on the bounding glory, look around for a second command. Fisheye the deadliest catch. He is nowhere to be seen. Fisheye, where be ye? Shout out his name, and then your gunshot followed by an explosion. Turn around and see him lying on the deck of the Jolly Roger with several holes in his body. No! You scream as loud as you can while running from the ship. The crewmen on the deck begin shooting at you, but it's no good. They don't even get close enough to kill you. Story. Fish eye. The deadliest catch was a real second in command officer. He accomplished more in one idea than Halfbeard accomplished in 5 lifetimes. Cut out. You're getting sinking fast. You try to find some sort of safety, but there isn't any. You are going to die here. All you want is to go home. Sink. Sink below the waves and drowned. I can't think of anything to generate. I could think of something to generate. Mermaids happen. Mermaid happens to be nearby. You can take her up on her offer. Decide to stay afloat and hope for rescue. The mermaids come and rescue. They done profusely and they give you their help. You'll tell them where to find Half-Beard Accomplishment, who is supposed to meet you at the end of the island. They tell you that he has been taken prisoner by the Kraken. You're so happy to finally be free of this cursed place. You should never left your hometown in the first place. Head back to Underwater City with the merfolk. Turn the underwater city with the merfolk. Explain what happened to Half-Beard Accomplishment and how you got rescued. They believe you and agree that you should be able to leave this place soon. Can I not stay? I like it here. Very moist. And there's a lot of water around here too in the city. Guess you could stay because you like the place very much. They agree and let you stay. Seems that the merfolk have a lot of knowledge about sea creatures and other things. Do. Study up on some interesting sea creatures. Spend all day studying sea creatures and their habits. You learn that these creatures are actually quite intelligent. They seem to know when you're lying or telling the truth. This information feel better about yourself. Say, I love you, my friendly merfolk. You smile at the merfolk and kiss her on the cheek. She smiles back, kisses you back. This makes you feel happier than ever before. Wow, that was easy. Where's the easy button? This strange human half-fish sex-filled monstrosity of Let's Play is brought to you by Staples. That was easy. Look around and see that you're now in an underground cavern. Hear strange noises coming from above ground. It sounds like a large group of people singing songs. You'll stay inside. Ask the mer woman what the singing is. Whoopsie daisy. Yes, a mer woman, what's going on? She tells you that it's a party being held in her cave. Her folk will probably invite you to join them later, but she wants to get started right away. Let's go then. Don't wait. Me. You walk out of the cavern down into the street. You see many people dancing and singing. You think you recognize one of them as someone you used to know in your hometown. She's really happy to see you. Julio. Run over to Julio and hug him. He says he remembers you too and thanks you for saving his life. He tells you that he'll help you get home as long as there's room in your boat. Go home? Are you nuts? There's fish stuff here. Told you that you're not crazy about the Fishman music and that he should listen to it. Why would I go home? Look how cool this is. Wave hand in water, gesturing to all the water. See? I don't want to go. Why would go home? Look how cool this is. Wave hand in water, gesturing to all the water. See? I don't want to go. Tell Julia that you don't want to go home looking how cool this is. You just want to go home. Do. Fine. Then I go home with Julia. You wave goodbye to him and start walking towards your house. The next morning you wake up and find out you're made it safely back home. Parents are very pleased with your return and thank you profusely. Mother even gives you a big hug and saying that she loves you very much. Okay, I don't know why the AI's got this weird tendency to keep bringing your mother into this. They also give you some money for food and other things. They also tell you that you'll be sending a letter to friends in town. Thank you for helping them out. Eat parents for dinner. Go back to eating your parents for dinner. After a few days pass, you realize that you can't stop thinking about the fish man. You keep seeing him everywhere and he keeps talking to you through your dreams. Okay. One night you dream that you're in a forest. There's a huge tree trunk at the top of which hangs a fish man whose face is completely covered by the scales. Ooh. What on earth is going on here? Wake up from your sleep and notice that you have a strange feeling. It feels like something is watching you. You slowly turn and see yourself staring back at you. What the hell are you doing? You say, what on earth is going on here? You say, what's going on? And then you feel a sharp pain in your chest. You fall backwards off the bed and onto the floor. The fish man has stabbed you repeatedly with his knife. Scream out in agony and try to fight, but the fish man quickly grabs you by the throat and begins choking you. He pulls your head into his mouth, starts sucking out your blood. Shout aloud and then suddenly feel yourself being pulled in the air. Float upwards, you hear a voice call out to you. Grandfather fucker. Grandfather fucker. What the fuck? Look down and see a small figure dressed in black clothing standing before you. She looks extremely young, maybe only 10 or 11 years old. Story. She is death. She eats your soul, and you are sent to purgatory. Perjury. Die and become one with the void. It's just a lot of white. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we're done here. Well, that didn't go as good as I was hoping. It's just sometimes it like has no idea what you're going for. I think I need to stop assuming it knows what I'm going for, and I gotta just kind of like straight up tell it subtly. It's hard to say, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna upload this one. We'll see. Making all this stuff redundant if it, you know, if somebody actually sees this or not. But basically, I don't have this boring ass one. I kind of feel like it was boring. It really wasn't worth it. Might not be worth your time. Maybe I'll put it up anyway. Then you guys could be the judge if you like these off ones or something. You could just let me know. But I guess my speaker's freaking out. Cut it out. Just gotta kick it a couple times. It'll stop. Anyway, so stop. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like. It lets me know that you want to see more AI Dungeon 5 and Dungeon 4. AI Dungeon 2 in the future. If you like what I do, y'all go ahead and subscribe. If you leave any kind of feedback, comment, just want to say hey, I will say back. So until next time, y'all take care.